Hi, my name's Jo. I'm Pastor of Creative Ministries, and I hope that your Friday is going well so far. Surprise the World. This is a book that I read recently, and in this book there was a line that really captured my attention. It said, "Live a questionable life." So I needed to delve a little bit more into this book to understand what a questionable life would look like. And basically, what the author is challenging the reader to do is live a life that looks a little bit different, a life that just doesn't mimic the rest of the world. Not always an easy thing to do. But if we can live a life that's questionable, one that stirs curiosity, it means that we can have those conversations with people that are just natural and organic and real. It's when we can get to share our faith, what Jesus has done for us, the difference that he has made. I think sometimes in Christian circles we can hear that word evangelist, and we can be told that as Christians we need to be evangelists preaching the gospel. And yes, we are called to live missional lives. But I think sometimes that word can put people off a little bit. Maybe people might even choose not to share because they just don't feel good enough or knowledgeable enough of the Bible. But if we can live questionable lives, ones where maybe our neighbours or our friends or family, maybe sometimes students that we hang out with at uni or at school might ask those questions. Why did you make that decision? Or why have you chosen to forgive that person instead of getting bitter? Why did you choose not to do that? Or why did you choose to do that? Living a questionable life actually opens up opportunity of conversation. In the book, it gives us 5 habits that we can apply to our week that might help us lead this questionable life. And we can remember the habits with the word bells, B-E-L-L-S. B stands for bless. Choose somebody in your day to bless. And that might look many different ways. It might mean that it's words of affirmation and encouragement. It might be acts of service, where you pick somebody's kid up from school, or you make a meal, or maybe it's just bringing up the rubbish bin from the end of the drive. And actually, if you live anywhere like I do, you'll know that that's a massive act of service. So B is for bless. Intentionally bless somebody in your day. E is for eat. And we all love to do that. And Jesus did as well. If you know anything about the character of Jesus, if you've read the Gospels, you will know that Jesus loved to share a meal with people, family and friends. But more often than not, it was with people who didn't know him. And he would even invite himself around people's homes to share in conversation, to be real with them. At Windsor, we love to encourage this as well. And we promote a lunch called Link Lunch. And it's where you can just get around the table and get to know people. You can either be a host, or maybe you just join in a lunch with somebody else. Often, many of the people that goes to these lunches don't always know everybody around the table. And it is an awesome way of having those organic and real conversations. If this is something that you would like to get involved in or know more about, then watch out for those promos, because we have a link lunch coming up really soon. And then the next habit is listen. It starts with L, listen. Listen to the Spirit of God. Block out an intentional part of your week to just be still. You might have your Bible app sorted with your Bible plan, and you might have your study sorted, but sometimes it's a lot easier said than done to actually block out some space where you get rid of all the distractions and you just listen. It's often in the quiet spaces of our lives that God is actually talking to us. And so we need to take some time out so that we can hear him, allow him to speak into our lives, to guide us in our journey. The next L is learn. Learn about Christ. And so this is where the study comes into, to delve a little bit deeper into the life of Jesus, delve deeper into the Gospels. As I was putting this devotional together, I was thinking, a great way of doing this, if you're not already, is using our reading plan that we have for Windsor. You can go on our website, and on there is a reading plan for the week. There's also our series booklet, and in there is the scriptures that we're reading at the moment in the series that we're going through. And there's some questions that help you delve a little bit deeper into the life of Jesus. This week it's on Christ, the wisdom of Christ. And so I would encourage you, if you haven't started doing that, or if you haven't already got a study sorted, then you can use our website for that resource. And then the next one, the last one, is S, sent. To know that we actually have been sent out into the world to share our faith, to share the gospel, to share how Jesus has changed us, to be able to reflect him in our lives, to live a questionable life. And we can do this in such a real and organic way. Having those conversations with people, allowing your life to stir some curiosity. And so I hope that this might challenge you a little bit to think about your week and how you could incorporate some of those habits into your week. I hope that you have a great rest of this Friday and an awesome weekend. Thanks for listening.